Hello chess Neurites. Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen triumphed over Grandmaster Ian Nepomniachtchi with a scoreline of 4-1 to claim victory in the 2024 Champions Chess Tour Finals. In this video, I want to discuss one of his instructive attacking wins over Nepomniachtchi. So let's get started. This is the position and it is white to play here, Magnus Carlsen is white and Nepomniachtchi is black. If you want to attempt this position, you can pause the video here and then resume once you are ready with the move. Now, the most important question here seems to be whether to exchange the queens or not. So, there are certain factors that Magnus Carlsen considered and he decided to not exchange the queens. One of the things that you can notice is that his pieces are a bit active. He has some space advantage on the king side. He already has played h4, so he's ready to put pressure on Nepo's king side. But if the queens are not there, then it would be a bit tricky for him to do that. So for that reason, he avoided exchange of queens. Now, the second question. Okay, so we want to avoid exchanging the queens, but then where to put it? So d2 seems to be the most natural square to do it, but while we are trying to take advantage of our opponent's weaknesses, we should also be careful of our own weaknesses. And you must remember that undefended pieces are always weaknesses. Magnus Carlsen of course recognized that because queen d2 makes this rook undefended and that would allow Nepo to get some chances because queen d2, c takes d4, c takes d4 and suddenly there is bishop takes a3. This rook is hanging and that would give some counterplay chances to Nepo. So, Magnus Carlsen not only avoided exchange of queens, but he did it in such a manner that Nepo is not able to take advantage of any of the weaknesses of his. So that's why he brought the queen to c1. So, avoiding the exchange of queens and not making this a weakness. Now, let's see how the game continued. So, of course, Nepo recognized that Carlsen will try to do something on the king side. So, he's trying to create some activity on the queen side. Capture, knight a5, trying to bring the knight to c4 or moving the queen and bringing it to b3 depending on what Carlsen will do. Carlsen is not worried. He's like, let me bring one more piece in the game. So now knight g5 type of ideas can be possible sometimes. Greek gift can also be possible. So it depends of course on what Nepo will do. In some cases bishop c2 can also be played to kick that queen. So Nepo played h6, he's like, let's stop all of those knight, g5, bishop h7, all of those type of ideas. Now, more and more pieces should go on the king side to do something. Rook left, this rook can do something here and more importantly, that rook wants to go to g3 to put pressure, knight h5. So, why should rook also not join the party? Then Nepo played knight c4, Carlsen played bishop c2 to kick the queen. Queen b5, I played knight h5. He's getting that knight closer to the king side. He wants to play rook g3 and then just crash through Nepo's king side. Nepo took this, he took it to the queen. The queen is putting pressure here. So rook g3 and that h6 pawn will also become a weakness. Now, let's see. So Nepo played f5. He's like, let's try to close this diagonal, maybe something will happen. But Carlsen is not worried. He played rook g3. He knows that even though this diagonal has been closed, but his rook, this knight and the queen will be enough. Rook f7, queen takes h6. The queen crashes through. Bishop f8, defending this. He just played queen g6 and then there is knight g5. There will be this, there is this and it's just too much for Nepo to handle and Nepo resigned. So, a really nice attacking game. So, a simple attacking game we can say. So, but we should remember that we must be careful about our opponent's weaknesses because we are looking at this example. It's very, oh, I want to attack my opponent's king. I'll just play queen d2 and do that. But how about our own weaknesses? So we have to keep that in mind. And once again, after that, he continued with the simple principle of the most important principle. That is bringing more pieces in the attack. He brought the bishop. He brought the rook. And then he improved that knight's position to put further pressure. Then the queen was there, the rook was there. Then the game was over. So, really nice attacking win by Magnus Carlsen. So, thanks everyone for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.